Hello, welcome to the channel and welcome back to Resurwreck Autos HQ. So guys, it's been a while since I uploaded a video for you guys to watch, but it's been absolute manic, crazy busy, loads of things going on. But today I'm going to show you a new project that I've won for someone. This was a bought to order car. Someone got in contact with me. First car. Just passed his test. I think I sold his sister a Fiat 500 a couple of years ago. And he contacted me and said, "Look, that Fiat 500 has not gone wrong. It's been absolutely wonderful. It's been the most reliable car out of the whole family." And he contacted me and said, "Look, can you find me a certain car? Because I've just passed my test." So I said, "Yep, no problem at all. I should be able to find that." It took a while to get the right one because it kept going up in price, these cars. And he had a certain budget, and I just tried to get the newest car I can for the least amount of mileage, and you know, the best car I could find for him, which I think this one is. But yeah, I'm going to bring it in, I'm going to show you what we've got, and we'll go from there. We'll have a walk around it, see the damage, you know, I'm going to tell you a plan, and we'll go from there. But yeah, it's been so busy, guys, like really, really crazy. The white MG4, the electric car, that's sold. What else is happening? I've been speaking to a production company from Channel 4. They want to come into the workshop and they want to do a 4-part documentary on crashed cars. The show is called, what's it called? It's called Crashed Cars, Who's at Fault, I think. That's what it's called. Crashed Cars, Who's at Fault. And you know, they sit down and they just want they want to use the unit as a backdrop with one of my cars that's been I've just received, so it's crashed basically in the background. So I've been talking to them as well, production company. That might happen in a couple of months. So, but yeah, it's just been unbelievably crazy busy. So let's get into it. We'll bring in the new project. I'll show you what we've got. Yeah, let's do this. Right, okay, so guys, we've got the new project in the workshop just beside me. Let's get into it. This, like I said to you before, this was a car that I've bought to order. Just passed his test, and he wanted me to find him a Ford Fiesta. Now, we've not had a Ford Fiesta in the workshop for a while. It has been, I've got to say, over a year since I've actually got a Ford Fiesta in the workshop to fix and to get back on the road, basically. But yeah, he contacted me and said, "Look, he's just passed his test, and he would love for me to try and find him a car." Specifically because, I go all over it, I check it, I MOT it with no advisories, I service it, I'll do all those little bits and pieces, really, that if you go and buy one from someone, you're just taking their word for it, and it's a trust issue. Do you trust them that they're doing or have done what they've said they've done? But with what I do, I'm showing what I'm doing. So there's no trust issue with what I do because I'm showing it, So that's why he contacted me and said, "Look, can you be able to find me one in his budget?" Now, it wasn't a big budget, and I'm just trying to find him something that's got a lowish mileage, and it had to be a 5-door. He wanted this is a 5-door. Didn't want a 3-door. And yeah, I managed to find this white one in the 5-door. It is a 2012, and it's the 1.25 engine. So it's not the EcoBoost engine. I said to him, stay away from those ones. If you can stick to these ones, the 1.25s, bulletproof, never go wrong. Look after it, and it will last a long time, this engine. So, yeah, managed to get this one. Now, this is a Cat N, non-structural Cat N car. So, let's have a walk around it. It's got a couple of, scuffs here, which I do actually think that will come out, I think, on this corner. Yeah, potentially that will come out. But that's not why this car was written off. But we'll have a look at that. It's probably obviously a previous car park dink or whatever. It's not a new car. It's a 2012, so it's going to have a few bits and pieces. But I'm always going to try to make it, the best I can for people, really. We've got a mirror cap and, side mirror, which I think I've got one of these mirrors because it's got a crack here. I've got one of these mirrors and I've got the light as well. I will just switch over. I've got a blue one, I think. We'll switch over this cover and we'll change that for him. So it's got another... it's just, these are parts. I think actually it's up here. Yeah, it's up there. You see that blue one through there? Look. That's off the same car. So, was that driver's side, actually? Is that driver? Yeah, that's driver's side. So I've got to try and find it. I'm sure I've got one of them passenger sides. I've got boxes and boxes and boxes of bits and pieces for Fiestas. I've always kept them. So I'm sure I'm going to be able to find one because this side's... The casing's all right, but it's the light that's gone. And I'm sure I've got some of these lights in the box. But yeah, sorry, let's go back round. But no, apart from the wing mirror, door mirror, there's no sort of bit dirty, but no real damage to the actual side of this car. It's in really good condition. Again, with the wheels, alloys, great condition on the rear. A bit scuffy on the front, but it's his first car. I'm sure he's going to be all right with that. Parking sensors here as well. So that's good for his first car. He's got some reversing sensors to help him. We've got a damage rear wiper. So that'll have to be changed. But again, I'm going to have some of these. No, I'm going to have some of these. I think actually there's one here. Is that the same one? Don't think that's don't think that's the same one. Might be. It's just a bit newer. I'm not sure. But yeah, well, I'm sure I've got some kicking around. I've even got these little covers kicking around here, look. So I've got loads of Fiesta bits to sort this out for him. So we'll change that as well. But this is the reason why this car was written off. And it's because of that there. That is unbelievable. Like, it's such a minimal amount, but it's enough for them to write the car off, really, which is crazy. So this has got to go to the paint shop. Doesn't need to go to the body shop. Paint man will be able to sort that out easy. So he's going to obviously just paint all that in and get all that done. And that's it. That's really the only sort of bits and pieces on the outside that I need to do. Obviously, I've made sure that there was, enough to cover all the bits and pieces I wanted to do. Going to give it a service. We have got some booklets, but no service history with this car. There is one more thing actually on the tailgate that keeps popping, is the latch. This little latch here doesn't work. You can just about hear it. So, but it keeps releasing itself. Just automatically just goes beep beep and pops open. So I'm going to replace the actual button switch, because again, I've got those in the box somewhere. I'm sure I have. So that's nothing. We can swap that over and replace that. But yeah, let me show you the inside. Show you the mileage. It has done 63,100 119 miles. 63,119 miles. That's all it's done. Got the V5 logbook as well, so that's good. Saves a bit of time applying for that. He can put that in his name. Did you read it? That tailgate just released itself on its own. So definitely something to do with that switch. But that's nothing we can change that. Needs a good clean up in here. But yeah, let me just show you. So we've got no service book with this one. Got the manuals, but no service book. But interestingly enough, there is a sticker on there that says Dayco. That's going to be the timing belt. And someone has changed it at 52,330. And we're now on 63. So, yeah, that's really, really good news. That means someone's done the timing belt. I will check it because you never know. It's just nice to check the belts and stuff like that, even though I've got a record of it. So we haven't got to do that, but we have got to do a full service. We have got to give it a new MOT, and we've got to give it an MOT with no advisory. So I'm going to check. I'm going to go around and check all the tyres. So that one's really good condition. Loads of tread on that one. That one, actually, that one is in good condition. Yeah, that's got loads of tread on that one as well. I did think about it at first, but no, it's all right. This one, yeah, again, same as the other side. Yeah, tyres are really, really good. So we haven't got to do that. That's not a concern with the MOT. I'm going to check discs and pads as well for the MOT. Once we're doing the service and we're switching over things, we're replacing all these bits and pieces. Because even on an MOT, that's got to be working. And can't be broken like that. So that's got to be fixed. We've got to sort that out. And I'll replace both sides. But yeah, not a bad little Fiesta, I've got to be honest. So a quick look at the engine. Let's pop it up. But, you know, it's a perfect little first car. It is an absolute perfect first car. So there we go. There's our little 1.25. And yeah, all we've got to do is give it a nice service. Take that cover off and just check that to make sure that has been done, that timing belt. But we've got a record of it and it says Dayco, so I'm assuming it's going to be all right. Those leads are not, these definitely are not original because they're supposed to sit in there tighter than that. So these have been replaced, these leads. So someone's replaced those leads at some point. Not the original battery, so that's good. Someone's changed the battery as well. And it's green down there, so which means it's okay. Yeah, it's just a nice little Fiesta, isn't it? It's just a nice, smart little Fiesta. First car, perfect. Run around in it, 5-door. You know, we'll clean up the inside. We'll do all those little bits and pieces as well. It just keeps releasing itself, this thing. But, yeah. Just automatically, just don't like it and go, did it? And opens. But we'll change it, don't worry. It's got half a tank of fuel in this car as well. Where's the key? Have I got the key? Yeah, key. Let me start her up for you. Look, do you hear it? Just opened. Little squeak with the starter motor there, but you know, nothing to really concern about as long as it don't. When it don't start or it continues like sort of really loud noise, then you've got a problem. But because it's probably like that sometimes when the cars have been sitting around at Copart, it just needs a drive. It just needs a run. It needs being used. Oh, excuse me. yeah, so it just needs you using, you know what I mean? So drive it around, start it, stop it, start it, start it. So once it does all that sort of thing, it should settle down, that starter motor. But nothing else in the glove box, empty. There's nothing in the car. It's got this ambient lighting, which is normally only sort of titanium, but this is a Z-Tech model, this one. Some steering wheel controls, stereo works, phone connection as well, so he can connect his phone up, which is good. And yeah, you know, it's just exactly what, exactly how I remember them, these Fiestas. I haven't done one for a while, but they're just reliable little cars, aren't they? They're just, you know, especially this engine. But we will do a service because I haven't got a service record in the book at all, and it's just nice to give it a fresh service and a new MOT. So yeah, there we go. That is the new project, and I don't think the exhaust is blowing. Let me just check. Nope, no blowing exhaust, so that's good news. Again, these are all bits and pieces I check anyway when I'm doing the MOT, you know, just go through it and stuff like that. It's actually pretty clean. It's a pretty clean car in here. It just needs a good sort out, good clean. We will go over it with the upholstery cleaner and do my usual things. There is a partial shelf missing actually. I wonder if I've got a parcel shelf that I could put in there. I wonder if there's one up there that I can put in there with me bits and pieces of my Fiesta bits and pieces. I might have one, you know. But yeah, these are all bits and pieces we've got to do to get it up to scratch, really. And this is what I was saying to you before, that, you know, I go all over it and make sure, you know, I could do as much as I can with it. You just don't know what other people, when people say something to you, you just really don't know the truth, do you? But I'm showing what I'm going to be doing. I'm showing the damage. You can see there, it's just a scuff and a crease across there. And yeah, that'll all get resprayed on that corner. So I think what I'll do, I'll leave it there for now. What I might do is get that paint from here. So we take this off. Take this off of here. This just unclips. It unclips when you put something in there to unclip it. And then this will go to the paint place to get the paint correctly matched. I'll get some paint. I'll send it off to the paint shop. Once he's done that part of it, when it comes back, I will get all the bits and pieces that we need to get sorted out on it. We'll switch it all over. Within a week, this will be completely done, and he can come and collect it. So yeah, that is the new project, guys. So I'm going to leave it there. That's going to be the end of today's video. Don't forget, guys, drop me a comment down below. Let me know what you think. Give the video a thumbs up, and I'll see you soon in the next one. Thanks for watching. Take care.